What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful day in Mon Bazou. So, I said that funny. In the last episode, we did manage to actually get our friendship up high enough with Jacques that he gave us access to the, I almost hit two trees and avoided both of them. He gave us access to the car down at the shop, or down at the junkyard. The car that definitely needs a lot of work. And I currently have three barrels of maple syrup ready to go and ready to be sold. So I'm going to take that stuff, obviously, in the next day because it is getting pretty late right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on here real quick. I do greatly enjoy this little game that happens at the... Oh, that's a cabinet. I bumped my mouse. I do greatly enjoy the little game that you play for when you go to save. I sneezed. I apologize. That'll probably get picked up. But... Oh, here we go. This game. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a RuneScape game. I'm like 90% certain that's what it's supposed to be. I don't fully know. I did also figure out where to get the boat. That's almost $15,000. It is $14,500. So yeah, I'm a little ways off of being able to get the boat. As you see, I only have $354, and it's midnight. Let's go check on our plants out here. They are still watered, thankfully. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and venture on back over to the sugar shack, because I might have another barrel ready to go. Because in the last episode, we did also, on top of upgrading the sugar shack, on top of unlocking the car, we also upgraded the sugar shack. It took a very, very long time to figure that out. And I love how the word goat pops out in the smoke or the dust clouds behind the truck. I love it. I think it's funny. I find it humorous, but we need to make some more money. We need to make a lot more money. Only 58%. And you're supposed to be faster, and you don't do any better. You're still just slow as all get out, like usual. Go ahead and catch all that on fire. That should be, yeah, that's on fire as well. That's okay. So 58%, but we do have these three that we can go sell. I'm going to turn that light on. So in order to get the car home, the main goal is to get the car home. Now, granted, if we could get it up and running, that would be even better, but the main goal is get it home. I did leave my trailer and a few... I left 4 tires, my trailer, and... I didn't think so. I left my trailer, 4 tires, a thing of bolts, and a spanner down at the junkyard with said car. So, I should be able to get said car relatively easy. I just need 4 wheel bearings, 4 rotors, and 4 calipers. That should be everything that I need, but I think I can put the car on the trailer without the calipers. Like, I think I can put the tires on the car without the calipers. I should probably test that, but we'll figure that out later on. I mean, this car has nothing. It has no doors, it has no fenders, it has no hood, no trunk lid, no tires, no bearings, no brakes, nothing. It's got no seat. It doesn't even have a seat in it. And so to get it home, I'm going to have to slap the 4 tires on it, and I should be able to back the trailer up to it and either back the trailer or back it up so that it goes onto the trailer, or use the winch, the that thing in the bottom left corner of my truck, the crank thing, to pull it up onto the trailer. But we should be able to get it home fairly easily. Now, granted, I'm not doing everything there. I'm not putting a motor in it. I'm not putting any of the parts on the motor. I'm not doing any of that nonsense, solely because of the fact that it takes forever to do all of that with the one spanner. Whereas I could pull it all the way home and then utilize the actual air gun that I have at the house to do it. So we're going to pull out our console save game. That should bypass some of the time that we have to wait. Actually, it's going to bypass the vast majority of it. So we'll go ahead and drop these barrels off here. I know I can't sell them yet, so I won't make anything quite yet. But I can leave them inside the circle, so when 8 a.m. hits, they will get picked up and sold. Should make about $600. And that should be enough to get the couple parts that we need to get this thing up and running. So we're gonna drive over here to, what is his name? Roger. We're gonna go over to Roger's shop real quick and wait for it to open up. I think it opens at 8. So we're gonna roll over to Roger's real quick and wait until it opens in the next 5 minutes, hopefully. And then if that is the case, and it does open at 8 o'clock, we should be here when it opens. And we should be able to get the parts that we need. Come on, Roger. What time do you open? 8 a.m. All right, there's $600. Hey, Roger. Okay, the parts that I need are these. Need those. I'm gonna huck them out towards the truck. Okay, I need those 4 things. I completely forgot I'm gonna need a thing of big bolts, so big bolts. And then I don't care about the spacers right now. Brake rotors I will need. And do you only sell the performance, or do you sell the normal calipers too? Sells the universal calipers. Ooh, that's something else I didn't think about. I need shocks. I will need some sort of suspension for this, and we're already down to 400 buckaroonies. $300 now, and those are 399, but those are also the adjustable coilovers. I don't want the adjustable coilovers. I just want the basic shocks. There any, like, ooh, that's cool looking. That is cool. I like the bluing on it. Are there any? I don't want those. Oh, wait, I have the junk ones at the house. I didn't even think about that. I could have probably done this. Or no, I couldn't have, because I don't have all that stuff at the house. But I do have the junk shocks at the house. So I'm going to throw all this stuff into the truck real quick. Make sure I grab 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make sure I get all 4 of these, And then I'm going to stop by the house, and once I get all this stuff loaded up, I'm going to stop at the house, and I am going to grab those shocks, and then I'll see you guys at the junkyard when it gets time to actually start slapping this stuff onto the car. That should be all 4 of everything. 4, 4, 4, yep. All right, so I will see you guys at the junkyard. All right, we are pulling up to the junkyard now. As you see, we have the parts in the bed of the truck. They've kind of gone everywhere, but we do have them. They are here with us. We're just gonna back this bad boy up. Right there. Go ahead and shut it off, kill the power, get out of the truck, close that door handle, open the tailgate, open the bay, launch my trailer. And then we're going to start throwing stuff in this thing. Right off the bat, we've got the shocks going in the front. And then we should be able to get the suspension in the rear too. Figured I'd get those simple little pieces put in first. Oh, that picked up the back end. All right, so now we need to take our spanner and some bolts and tighten down these ones in the front. And again, this is just going to be a hodgepodge mess of bolts. Nothing too like nice looking or anything like that. Nothing fancy. Again, if you guys are still here watching and you have a suggestion for what I should do with this vehicle, like should I turn it into a race vehicle? Should I turn it into a drag vehicle? Should I do an OEM build? Anything like that, let me know down below what you think I should do with it, because I would love some suggestions. Oh, it doesn't even have a back seat. I would definitely be down for some suggestions on what you guys think I should do. Also, I really enjoy the interactions with you guys, so. All right, get that last one put in there. And then we need to get 3 put in on this side. And then the next thing we need to do after we get these 3 put in is we'll grab the bearings, get those put on, and then we'll grab the rotors, put the rotors on, drop that there, drop that there, grab bearings, grab a rotor, bearing, rotor, again, bearing, rotor, and last but not least, this bearing and the final rotor. All right, all of those are on, which means I need to grab my big bolts here. Grab my spanner, grab one of those, and we need to slap it in the middle of each one so it holds that on. And then there are some bolts that I need to put on from underneath as well. So I'll be able to walk in there and put them on underneath, which just tie this stuff together. But I'll do that once I grab the brake calipers and throw those on. Once the calipers are on, those get screwed in from underneath as well. Well, they get screwed in from behind, so. Hello? Do we just not want brakes on this car? Or do I need to lift it up? Eee. Oh! That went up. It didn't last time I tried to do this, so. Oh, yeah, it needed lifted up. Okay. So, can I grab that other jack stand? I can zoom in on it, but I cannot grab it. All right, we'll grab this other jack stand. We're going to throw it on this back corner. So it should pick up the majority of it, at least. We'll throw this caliper back. Hello? Or do you not get rear brakes? No, that's a rear brake. Oh, I think the issue is it has to be jacked up. Wait, no, that one went on. Then why wouldn't that caliper go on? There it goes. Okay, so now we're going to grab our bolts. No, we're going to grab the whole tray of bolts, drop them down there, climb on down here with our spanner, and start slapping some bolts in. Once we do this, we should be able to put tires on. And once we get tires on, we should be able to roll this thing onto the dolly and get this thing pulled out of here and pulled home. Granted, it looks like a pile of garbage because, I mean, it is. There's literally no body panels, nothing. So there. You get bolts up there? Not by the looks of it, oddly enough. Get this caliper screwed on. All right, so that caliper's on, that caliper's on. Brakes are on, rotor's on. Bolts. We're almost ready to drop this thing off of the jacks. When he said project car, he wasn't kidding. This thing is a real project. There's nothing attached to it. I hope I brought enough bolts. Oh, I hope I brought enough bolts. You'd think one magnetic tray would be enough to do all of this suspension, so I'm hoping I brought enough. And with this final bolt here, oh, screwed on. We can go ahead and drop our spanner up here. Grab the magnetic tray, come on up, and put tires on. Get some tires on here. Gosh, I hope I brought enough. If I didn't, I can always run back to my house and grab more, but I would prefer not to. I'm just happy that we actually got this other car. That's one tire on. Be tire number 2. But, oh, I need maple syrup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I don't think I brought maple syrup with me. That's no bueno. That's not good at all. All right, so that's 2 of the 4 tires on. And yes, I do have enough bolts because it's only going to take 10 more. And then we should be golden to roll this thing home. Hopefully. Hopefully. We can drive this thing home. Sounds like my children are picking on each other. One more for this tire. Boop. Here we go, here we go. Now Now this is going to be, after this part, this is going to be the wild thing. Like, am I going to be able to actually hook this thing up? Or am I going to have to bring all of the parts to get this thing driving down here? And am I going to be able to do this in enough time that I don't die from dehydration like an idiot? Okay, all 4 tires are on. Boop. In there. Remove that jack stand. Boop. Remove that jack stand. Boop. All 4 tires are on. They are the car is suspended. Now, let's grab our trailer. Yeah, no, I don't have any maple syrup. Dang it. Trailer on. This is taking a lot of concentration. Ramp is down. Grab the crinky, the hoist puller. Am I going to be able to pull it up? No. Okay, let's try backing up. No. Don't do this to me. Not gonna waste my fuel. I'm just gonna pull this car up. Come on, car. Let's get you out of here. Let's not die of dehydration. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. You know you want to pop over that lip. Come on. Come on. Yes. Exactly. You know exactly what you want to do. Crank it down lower. Can I? That's pretty low. I just need you to pop free. All right. We're going to try this. It's hooked with the hoist. So let's try backing up into it. Okay. Get out. Close the ramps. Can I? Oh, come on. The car's wheels are on the dolly. Actually, let's pull it sideways. I jumped. I can't reach that, and I'm gonna die of thirst. They're so close. It's so close. Just pull up a little further. Come on. You know you want to. And I'm gonna die of thirst. I'm gonna dehydrate, and then I'm gonna have to come all the way back out here again, and I don't really want to do that, so I'm gonna make sure my truck's off so I don't die and leave my truck running the whole time. I didn't think ahead. Always think ahead. Like that. Maybe that's on enough. I died! Okay, I'll be back over here momentarily. I'll see you guys soon. All right, it is 4:45 a.m. So, yeah, we took that BMW down here to get down here to this BMW because can't do anything right. And then we're going to use the hoist puller from this one and go to the other side over here and tag team it. This is probably one of the hardest things I have ever done. Why I chose to do it this route, I don't know, and I will never know. We're almost there, though. Like, if this doesn't count it as on, we're gonna have some words, game. That, I don't know how much more on it could possibly be. Ah! I did it. I have the car. Now we just have to get home and come back and get our other car. Is the parking brake on? Shut that thing off. That must have been our issue this whole time. We were fighting against the parking brake. Are those tires turning? No. But I have the car on the ramp, or on the dolly. It is there. And now we have to get it home and somehow get it into the garage. I think I'll probably just drop it in front of the garage and pull it in with the cranks. And then probably drive my truck over here drive my car up onto the ramps, or up onto the ramp, and actually tow my other car home. I think is what I'll probably end up doing. That way I have both cars back at the house, because I have parts on that car that I want to take off of that car and put onto my new car, like the brake, the rotors, the bearings, all that stuff, because it's all brand new. And I'm in desperate need of some new stuff on my BMW I already have. So, oh, and we should get a nice payment tomorrow too. We should get a pretty hefty payment tomorrow. I need to go left. Stay on the trailer. I'm tired of fighting with you. Also, I parked my race car, the Le Missile. I parked it, or Le Missile. I parked it in one of the tiny side garages, so that way it's, you know, not taking up any FPS or anything like that. So we don't have to worry about lag from the vehicle. That's why those are there. They unload the vehicles for you. I am in four-wheel drive and struggling to pull this car that is trying desperately to come off of this trailer. It is trying desperately. Come off the trailer. But I'm not letting it. You are making it back home, whether you want to or not. All right. So, that was quite the catastrophe. If you watched all of that unfold, I applaud you. Thank you for staying and watching my misery. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wanted to upshift. This vehicle tows the worst out of either of the vehicles I've towed so far. This one sucks. You'd think, you know, the truck would be good at what it does, since, you know, you can't really mess with the engine in this thing, unfortunately. I wish you could. Take it out, put a big old twin turbo V8 in this bad boy. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be nice. That'd be sick. Still waiting on the new update as well. That has yet to show up, unfortunately. But he said before Christmas. Now, Christmas is not this week that's happening, but, or that started today, but it is next week. So hopefully within the next week, we should have the next update, the 1.0. I believe it's the official release too. So I'm looking forward to that. We're almost home. Look at that giant clump of trees just chilling right next to the road. Also, I need to make my way to the store. Leo is out of dog food. I feel like a terrible pet owner right now. Yeah, just roll off of there. Now we're just gonna slap the hoist puller down right there. Hook to your non-existent bumper. And crouch so we can watch this happen. Once it turns, this will go a lot faster. Also, this is a horrible color code. Or a horrible color for this car. I do not like it. Oh, it's almost there. Almost turned completely sideways. All right, so now it's like that, so we should be able to just pull it straight back. Once I get it pulled straight back, I'm going to go retrieve the car, my other car, on my own. I won't make you guys sit there and watch me do all of that nonsense again. Unless something interesting happens and, you know, I completely and utterly fail at getting it onto the trailer, which I shouldn't because I'm able to actually drive that car. It doesn't look like it's moving at all. All right, that should be fully in the garage now. It is. We'll leave it there for now. I'm going to go get my other car, and I'll be right back. All right, we have made it back with this car. Thankfully, it actually wasn't that hard to get this one pulled off of there, so... we can go ahead and strip all of these parts off of this car. God, this tool is amazing. This thing just makes so short work of this. Oh, it's nuts. I love it. So I'm going to pull all of the non-rusty items off of this car and put them on the other car, which these I'm going to go ahead and throw up there. Apparently, it's going to be all wonky. Go up there with the other one. Y'all have the same exact tire on you. Yeah, those are the tires that came off of my truck. So I'm going to just toss these up here so that they're off the floor and, you know, actually somewhat put up and somewhat looking nice. Then, whoop. How are you making this sound? You don't even have parts in you. Okay, those are removed. Those are removed. So I'm just going to strip this car of its parts. Drop it down off of the jack stands. Pick up my other car. And then pull the other car. Or put the other car on the jack stand. So there. No. There. And we'll throw it up here. That way it picks it up. Yeah, it looks a little wonky, but that's okay. It doesn't take long. Gotta make sure that I put my wheel spacers back on. It's also 4 o'clock now. So maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get to see how much I'm gonna get paid from all of this. Or were you not even... No? Oh, you don't have spacers on you. That's why. And then the final tire. take all the gross old off. Did I didn't pull the right bolts off, seriously? And now we're just going to grab all these parts from this side. That way, we're upgrading the new or the old car while upgrading the new car. And I'm going to have to take the jack stand. Sorry, car. Enjoy your life of sitting on the floor. I mean, seriously. Okay, so that one I took the right bolts out. Ooh. Sorry, car. Again, I do apologize. Do this car. Stop being tired. You're fine. Am I gonna die of exhaustion too? You got exhausted and hit your head. That's what it says. You got exhausted and hit your head. Why won't you go on? Go on the car. You go on this side? Yes. Will you go on this side? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to wait to put the tires back on until, okay, wheel spacer, caliper, bearing, brake disc. That, rotor, spacer. Like, oh, that's why it wouldn't go on, because it has specific sides. Wow, I'm smart. Here I am thinking that I'm doing something wrong. No, you guys are just telling me, or you guys are just not telling me. Why would you let me do that? Why would you let me think that I'm doing the right thing when I'm not, in fact, doing the right Seriously? So, no, I need the new... I didn't bring it over, did I? I did not. All right, so thankfully, we got the new car over here. So that is done, and that I'm actually happy about. We've got... Oh, tell me I didn't use one of my purple bolts, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, snap, I did. All right, so I'm going to have to re-pull this one out. Grab... I think it's that one. Hard to tell which one exactly it's supposed to be. You can't see the color. All right, Rusty. I think. Oh gosh, you're Rusty. You're Rusty. And then I need to find the rusty ones over here. You're Rusty. You're also Rusty. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that should be it. Okay, good. Slap these bad boys back on there. Now this car should handle a little better. I'm going to need to take a nap. Once we get all this put back on, we're going to go ahead and call this here because we are running out of time, unfortunately. But, I mean, we did successfully get the project car back over here. Leo, buddy, I know you're hungry. I'll get you food, I promise. All right, we're still good on our energy. I don't think we're going to have any issues anytime soon. I should be able to just go ahead and... How about you stop yelling at me? No, go in the hole. In the hole. In the hole? All right, we're going to take that off the jack stand, slap this car back on the jack stand so that it is actually sitting upright and not just resting on the ground, because I personally do not like my car doing that. So we're going to avoid that happening. We're also going to grab this magnetic tray and just do a sweep over the garage. That way we can pick up all of these excess bolts that we've got laying around everywhere. I don't even care if it picks up the big ones. That's fine. I just don't want the clutter around my garage. I think that's all of the extra bolts. Wait, oh, there's one. Could have, oh, I was going to say, I could have sworn this tray had more than that, but yeah, it does. I'm just dumb. So yeah, we got the parts car here, or the project car here, and we've got the new car here as well. It's 1843. We're going to go ahead and get some shut-eye and charge up our portable console while we do so. And this recording segment is 11 minutes and 38 seconds long. Woo! Rough. Did not anticipate it being this long. That just said $9,400. We have $9,700 now. What the heck? We're rich. We're $9,700 rich. That puts us so close to being able to get... You guys know what that means for the next episode, right? More maple syrup being sold. Heck yeah, it does. Go ahead and grab our portable console. Leo, I'm sorry, buddy. Go ahead and grab our portable console. I know you need food. I'm sorry. I'm such a terrible pet dad. All right, guys. Well, like I said, we have successfully done it. We got the project car home. We got it here with all of our, we got it here with our other car as well. And if you guys have any suggestions as to what you want to see me do with this car, let me know down below. Should I what should I do? Should I trick it out, turn it into a race car, make sure every bolt is matching, since, you know, I have the abilities to do that now, since I have to put everything on it? I plan on putting all brand new parts on it, so we're going to go ahead and stack all of this stuff up over there, because we don't want these old yucky parts going back on this car. Or, oh, that actually might be a good one for this. That also might be a good one for this. So we'll go ahead and drop those there. But you guys got to let me know what we're going to do, because I mean, I've got the money that we can do some things to it. Should I make it an automatic? Should I make it a manual? What should I do with it? I have two of those. Don't want that old ECM either. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making this episode, because it was a lot of fun struggling and fighting to try to get all of these car parts, or all of this car over here with having no wheels on it, and then, you know, just fighting it in general. That is not even a steering wheel. Yeah, I would hope the check engine light comes on, because there's no engine. So I would hope that'd come on. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.